What do we have today, people? Happy earnings day. It's Jenson's day to shine, people. And come 4 p.m., we will see if our savior Jenson will take us into glory. Now, people, I'm pulling a risk. Well, not really. I don't have any calls due this Friday, so I'm not too concerned about things. But my September 5th quantum, I am a little not too nervous. I sold the one QBTS that was due. I got a little panicky. I sold it for a gain, of course, but as much of a gain as I would have liked, probably not, because I sold it out early because I'm in these QBTS ones. I got a bunch of them, and I had one due Friday, and yesterday, when I had a little pop, I sold it. I think I sold that one on like a 15% gain. I could have got more for that one for sure, but I am going to hold out these September 5th calls for Quantum. Now, the QBTS, here's what I'm imagining, people. I'm imagining that our dear Lord and Savior Jenson says something about Quantum. If he even farts and it sounds like his asshole said Quantum, I think Quantum will pop. So I'm going to hold these Quantums, people. I'm going to hold them and see what happens, okay? You know what I do want to sell? I think I'm going to just get rid of these ones because I was just fucking around on this. And Ocean Power, they are doing things. And you want to know what else? There's this company, Kit. Nauticus, I don't know how to say it, robotics, and they just came up with this flagship underwater vehicle, dude, that can reach a depth of 23 meters underwater off the coast of Louisiana. So this is really cool. And Ocean Power Tech, their stuff is more on the surface, but they also have that patent for the ocean boat charging stations. So I feel like the ocean stuff is a slow road, 100%, because as we can see, there they are there. Both Kit and OPTT not having the best year at all, people, at all. Actually, you could say OPTT's year isn't bad, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? But I do feel like OPTT will need to reverse split. Kind of like our pal Lucid. Speaking of Lucid, gotta get rid of those calls. Fuck. See, Lucid's gonna do their reverse split. And it's a matter of, do we believe that Lucid's partnership with Uber is going to bring them into glory? I kind of fucking do, people. I kind of do. And goddamn, I sold that ASPI call for 130, and I got each one of them for 75. So I sold the one for 130, and I don't really want to sell these ones for 120. But September 19th. Does ASPI come back to us, people? Because we know that ASPI is a tricky one. They're so tricky with us, people. They're always going up and down. It's not ASPI's fault. They have all these shorts. But do we think? I think they have a longer rise than this, people. I think ASPI, I think this isn't going to be their rise and drop. I think they're going to have news. So if this is August 13th, right? Then we go into August 21st. So what? That's about a week, right? Yeah, pretty much. So on a weekly basis, they usually have a few days of rise. So I'm going to give my baby ASPI. I'm going to see if he comes back. Because tomorrow, wait a minute. Tomorrow, they're going to hold a conference. So the CEO, he is going, CEO Paul. I think he has some good things to say and brings glory to ASPI tomorrow. So I'll sell those calls maybe tomorrow. Or, depending on this, I would like to unload those ASPIs. I don't always trust them. I mean, I do trust them long term. Long-term ASPI, I am a huge fucking fan. But with calls, obviously we know. Look at that. Horrible, horrible time that was. The ONS calls, people. People, my impatient ass sold 2 of these ONS calls here, these September 19th ones, for 200. Now I could have sold them got an extra 100 off that. So these are almost at 300. So I bought these ONS calls expiring September 19th for $40 each, had 3 of them. And now they're making nice moves. ONS, I'm not disappointed in my ONS. My RGTI, I don't think my RGTI is going to disappoint. QBTS, we'll see. NB, these are our rare earths. Now, USAR's acting a little funny today. Acting a little funny on me. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. USAR, I saw something on X. There's a bunch of people trying to short our sweet rare earth, that round top rare earth. They're trying to short them. You can't short what's fucking great. But you kind of can because they don't have any revenue. So it is a shorting stock, you could say. But holding it out, holding it out, holding it out. Because look at my baby MP. These motherfuckers, they don't play. They don't play. Ooh, getting an NP under 70 might be a nice idea. 65, it looks like that's where they go. But anything can happen with this one. See, I'm waiting. If I was going to get a big stake of MP, I would wait if there was some type of like disaster around the mine that made everybody freak out. But of course, that could mess up the whole thing. So I don't know. I don't want to wish that on them at all. Not at all. And Prince Muhammad put a lot of money in this, and he's my love. So we want his investment to do well. But if anything happens with this and they had a big drop, I think I would get in like a big ass stake, because I do. MP's a nice hold there. Oscar people, I need these Oscar calls to be up like 300% because this was a rollover, my dumbass. So I really didn't pay 40 for these. I rolled them over. I got to look it up on my book, but this does not look as nice. I tried to be transparent. I rolled those motherfuckers over. So I think I actually paid, I shouldn't have rolled them over. I should just said, fuck it. But I did. So I need these to have a 200% gain. Okay. At least I want that. Plug power is pissing me off. They are above that. What are plug power on now, dude? Plug, come on, plug. Do something fucking nice. Plug power is literally in the money and still not. See, penny stock options are just stupid at times, people, I have to say. Except my ONS, I started fucking with these ONS options when they were seriously a penny stock. You could still consider ONS a penny stock. And those options are playing out like fucking magic. Oh, the SoFi shit is pissing me off badly, because these were in the money, and I should have sold the SoFi ones, but I didn't. I acted stupid. And these blend calls were also recently fucking not in the money, but I could have sold them, and I didn't. NNE, I'm not worried about NNE. I'm not worried about NNE. Not at all. Not at all. Because that nuclear, and guess what else Jenson could talk about today? Jenson could talk about nuclear power. There's so many things. There's so many ways that Jenson can bless me today. God, I hope he's having a glorious day. It just makes me so emotional. And BBI, those fuckers. Knock. This people, my knock calls are fully and utterly bets. But do I believe? I do believe. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah. Sarah Palin's knocking on heaven's door. If Sarah Palin, if she can bring this to us, that gun-toting whore, then God bless her. Please, Sarah, that would be the most glorious of things. And then my Aurora calls looking like shit, but we got them all the way to January, people. I ain't worried about none. And then this one, ABCL. Not worried. I do not recommend. I don't recommend biotech calls, except those MBOT ones. And I want to say my hemocyte, but ABCL, I do like ABCL. Do I buy more ABCL? Biotech AI platform, a niche biotech platform, not as nice of a biotech platform as my baby RXRX, looking like shit, looking like absolute shit. Somebody asked me what my price target was for RXRX, fucking $11.54, like it used to be before DeepSeek ruined them. They were so beautiful. They were riding so fucking high, but they licensed their platform. And when another company uses their platform and makes the next big blockbuster drug, then they have to pay RXRX. So it's all about AI medicine, people. And my sweet baby RXRX, I do believe they'll come back to glory. I do believe it. I do. And then my sweet baby Hims, people. My sweet baby Hims is having a little bit of a snickle fritz. They shouldn't be. Jesus Christ! Hims. No. They're on our way back up. That's an upswing. I see an upswing right here. I see an upswing. Look at that. See, there's their 2 days of bad, and then they return. They return to rightful glory. They rise. So I am not worried about Hims, people. Should I be? maybe the slightest bit. I could be the slightest bit more worried, but I'm not. So I say, what do we say? What do we say? When things look bad for hymns, do we write them off and say they won't ever come back? Or do we say, I believe in a thing called hymns. I believe in a thing called hymns. What do you think? Do we double down? Where's the ones that I had? I think we double down. Why not? Why not? Somebody give me one reason why I don't think hymns gets to 50 by September 19th. 55, down 12%. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? God, they look nasty. I know hymns makes revenue. I know that hymns is expanding worldwide. I know that people are fat as shit. My mother.
Yes, but now it's all about Rocco because of what you think.
No one cares about Rocco. I'm looking at hymns. Why don't you start yourself a hymns account in honor of these calls? I think it's selfish of you, honestly. Okay. Or this one, down. Do we think, people, that hymns triumphs? What if we give them till the 26th? What if we give our sweet hymns till the 26th? Damn. 60 by September 12th? Do we think? Do we think hymns gets to 60 by September 12th? September 26th. September 26th. What do you guys think? Why don't we wait? Why don't we wait and see how they do for the rest of the day? Because they did have this whole time. But keep in mind, this was deep-sea tariff nonsense, ruining our sweet love hymns. And then you have them there. They did miss revenue there. What did it say? It says, earnings disappoint with revenues missed despite subscription growth. I don't know, people. What do we think? Lord, I was born a gambling bitch, yeah. Trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope hymns understands. I was born a gambling bitch.